Hey, you got to check this. Oh, hello, everybody. You caught me sneaking a peek here of San Diego. I'm Dan Debenham, and welcome to SSA. This week, we come to you from San Diego and from Wisconsin, where Adrian Karsten is right now, and he's got a great story about Sam Okey. I know that's a lot of names. You got Dan Debenham, Adrian Karsten, Sam Okey. Really, the only name that you need to remember is that of Mr. Okey. But then again, after seeing this story, I don't think he's one guy you'll soon forget.
Well, you know, it hasn't been a bad year for sports fans here in Wisconsin. First, the Packers pound the Bears. The Badger football team is headed to their second straight bowl. And now 1/3 of a town of 1,300 people in western Wisconsin has turned out in either their Packer green and gold or their Badger red and white to watch the Shullsburg Miners take on the Cassville Comets and witness the biggest name in the state play in one of the smallest gyms in America.
It's the way America used to be. It's the way America still is today. Haircuts like Dad used to have. The little ones getting to stay out late. Basketball being played on a gym floor, one size too small. It's a special night in Shullsburg, Wisconsin. The Miners are playing against the rival Cassville Comets and Badger State basketball god, Sam Okey.
The ball in the air, tip controlled, front court by Cassville with Tim Ackerman. Alley-oop, Okey, the dunk with a left hand quickly. Out top, now right side wing, Okey a three for the right side, good. Todd Ackerman, Okey spin move, left baseline, off glass, good. And he's fouled in a bucket count.
On the road, he is an admired enemy. Talented to the point of envy. Too talented to be stopped.
They can't ever let up against me. That's the thing. I think I'm in good shape, so just wear him down and take him in the end.
This kid's for real.
Yes, he is, and it's something that a lot of people don't believe that it can happen in a small community.
He learned basketball the old-fashioned way. One must be able to dribble with both hands. Think pass before shoot. Be better today than you were yesterday. Old-fashioned techniques that have worked for Sam.
I just always kept in mind that all the kids in the cities were really working hard, and I just based my game on my performance against them. And every day I got up, I was just thinking, you know, what's the other guy doing that I'm not doing that I could be doing to get myself better.
As a sophomore, Sam led the Cassville Comets to the state final. As a junior, he led them to the title. 1,100 locals were happy. 1,100 people now lived in the hometown of Sam Okey, a.k.a. basketball star.
What's it like having Dean Smith coming to Cassville?
That's unbelievable. I mean, Dean Smith, Coach Michael Jordan, Final Four, is one of the best coaches of all time. I mean, he walks into a little tiny gym in Cassville. It's just an unbelievable feeling. It's great for me, and it's great for the community. I'm just glad to have been able to be a part of all this.
You might think he's this local hero, and it's true to a point. People enjoy him, but they treat him pretty much like any other kid in town. The only difference, I would say, would be the younger children. They're real, you know, there's Sam, you know.
And he goes to out-of-town games and he gets all the autographs. But I think for the most part, people in this community treat him like he's Sam Okey, 18-year-old high school senior.
Well, here at Okey's Market on Main Street in Cassville, the special this week, 235 pounds of Wisconsin's finest blue-chip basketball talent. It's brought coaches shopping from North Carolina and Duke and Kentucky and Indiana. But don't try telling his Uncle Tom, who now owns the family store, that Sam's anything more than just another employee. Sam, how about this block of mild cheddar at $4.09 a pound? Pretty good buy?
Come on, Adrian. I've worked here since I was in 7th grade, and you being from Wisconsin, we both know that Colby Jack's the best buy.
Colby Jack, obviously a Badger, going to Wisconsin. Cheesehead.
We told him from the day one, it's your life. You have to deal with the coaching staff, the other players, the environment you're going to be in. You know, you got people like Dean Smith and Krzyzewski and Bobby Knight calling you, and you are going to decide where you go to school. We both told him that.
I just want to stay close to home and help build a tradition at Wisconsin. They've kind of started one with Rashard Griffith and Michael Finley and that, and I just want to keep it rolling. And if there's any other recruits watching, you know, I wanted to sign early so they could maybe come and play with me.
How about a little help, Sam? Wanted. Point guard to feed ball to ambidextrous power forward with incredible finishing skills. Wanted. 3 or 4 slot forward to team up with 6'7" Sam Okey in the paint. Required, must be ready to bang.
I think they'll run me in at the 3 and 4 spots and just let me pretty much develop my outside game and do a lot of that kind of stuff. So I think he'll let me run pretty much all over, so.
He's ready to play college basketball. We've had the discussion, but you don't want to wish a year of your life away. I mean, he's got a lot of nice memories and a lot of great people to be associated with in this year, and he recognizes that.
He's the first player ever from Cassville who will play Division I basketball. Impressive. But I got the funny feeling he won't be alone down the road in Madison.
I'm going to be very proud. That's something I'm going to be able to brag about for the rest of my life, knowing that, he went to Wisconsin. If he goes on to the pros, that too, but, just being able to play Big Ten ball is, something in itself.
My individual goal, obviously, is to maybe be an All-American and eventually be good enough where I could be drafted in the NBA. But as far as team goals go, I just like to win a Big Ten championship, hopefully make it the NCAA tournament, and everybody's dream is to get to the Final Four.
National championship, Wisconsin, North Carolina. Okey with the ball. He sees McGinnis. He gives him the crossover. Stackhouse between the legs. Go, Sam, go. Wallace. Ah! Wisconsin wins. Yeah, that's my SportsCenter highlight. It could happen, so you better watch.
Well, SportsCenter is waiting, Mr. Okey, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as you know. For now, it's time to lead the Comets back to another state title. It's time to leave your signature on the town of Cassville. The legend of Oak will live on in Cassville, but his shadow now heads east to Madison.
Well, Dan, in anticipation of going from that little cracker box back in Shullsburg to the floor of the field house in Madison, Wisconsin, it's almost as if Sam Okey has outgrown basketball here in the Black Hawk Conference. He's been in the spotlight long enough. It's almost time to move on. But the journey that he is going to make through one of college basketball's most competitive conferences is not an adventure he will make alone. There are 1,100 fans in Cassville who are going to go right along with him.
Did you like it? Adrian Karsten there in Wisconsin, Sam Okey. Wait, will you tell me what? Great. I thought it was a great story. And if you have a great story idea, why don't you go ahead and write to us at ESPN Plaza, Bristol, Connecticut, 06010. That's right. Send in your story ideas, and who knows, they just might wind up right here on SSA someday soon. Right now, it's time for us to take a break, and we'll be back with more of the show from San Diego right after this.